What is going on, YouTube? I am Prepper Princess, the author of Living on Almost Nothing. If you are interested in purchasing my book, I will go ahead and leave a link down in the description box below. As you all know, I love e-bikes. E-bikes are the new technology. They are the new, awesome thing that I think that everybody would love. If anybody ever gets the chance to rent an e-bike or borrow an e-bike just for a day, I can guarantee you are going to be hooked. Completely hooked. You're going to want 20 of them. Like, seriously, they are awesome. All right, so today we are going to be doing a review on the Freedare e-bike. They sent me one recently, and it works a lot like a beach cruiser. Very comfortable to ride if it is your style, and all around good time. It is a class 3, so it goes up to like super fast illegal speeds for the state of California, and I totally did not go over the speed limit one single time. Just saying, I would never do that. I always follow the law, and that is what you should do too. So let's take a look at the e-bike. It has occurred to me that I have not shown you all how the gears work and the display. So there's a thumb throttle, and we're just gonna go straight. I've got a nice long straightaway with no bumps or potholes. Here we go. No pedaling. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing pedaling. We're on, so I've got it on a slight pedal assist. I've got it on pedal assist 3. And then if you want the gears to go up, you just use your thumb. So it goes from 2 to 3, which makes it harder to pedal, but you also go faster. And that, my friends, is how the gear shifter works and the display works. It is possible that I have not gone over this in the past. An e-bike feels just like a regular bike. When you are using a regular bike, you are using all of your muscles to propel yourself forward. Regular bikes usually weigh about 15 pounds, and with an e-bike, they're a lot heavier with an average weight of around 65 or 70 pounds. So when you are pedaling with an e-bike, okay, you have the option of not pedaling at all, and you can just relax and use the throttle bottle while enjoying your ride, which is great. Some of us don't like exerting ourselves and would just prefer a fun experience riding in town. However, there are other ways to ride. E-bikes have pedal assist modes that assist you in pedaling, but they don't take over all of the pedaling for you. With a 65 or so pound e-bike, you will get the same workout on pedal assist 1 or 2 as you would with a regular bike. The only difference is that you are going a lot faster. You get the same feeling of resistance, and the workout is going to be the same. It works out the same muscles. E-bikes are not just for looking cool or recreation, although they are so much fun. I can't even tell you how much fun they are. But with difficult economic times and supply chain issues that we have experienced, along with super high gas prices that are only going to keep going up, an e-bike can serve as a prepper's backup transportation, and you don't have to rely on the gas supply in order to power an e-bike. You can plug it into an outlet in your house to charge, and if you are a prepper, you likely have backup solar power. Some are class 2s that go around 20 miles an hour. There's also class 1s, but class 3s like this one go about 30 miles per hour. That sounds really fast, and it definitely is. When you are in town using the bike lane, it is highly unlikely you are going to be going that fast. But trust me, as soon as you hit a straightaway with no other cars around, you are just gonna book it. And it is an amazing feeling. In addition to the speed, the workout is amazing. Every time I ride one of my e-bikes, the next day I can feel my lungs clearing up. My heart just feels like it is pumping better, and it's circulating my blood better, and it's just improved overnight. Biking is a low impact exercise that works all of your muscles. The core, abs, and upper body muscles are worked while you're riding in order to keep your body upright on the bike. It is used to steady the ride and for stability. Your arms are used to push yourself away from the handlebars, and they're also used for steering. The quadriceps, hamstrings, and calf muscles are obviously used to pedal the bike and to give yourself momentum. And of course, your glutes, also known as your butt. There is a reason that spin classes are so successful and so popular, but e-bikes are way more fun. Yes, you are working your butt and your thighs while riding your e-bike as well. So we know that an e-bike is something that every single prepper should have in case we see more supply issues in the future or gas becomes unaffordable. They're also a lot cheaper than a car because you don't have to pay for registration, insurance, or maintenance like oil changes and tune-ups. You simply don't have to pay for gas because you can power it from your home or via your solar. And last but not least, you get a great workout and you won't need the gym anymore. Another cost savings. Also, an e-bike will reduce your carbon emissions and it will make you a better steward of the earth. You know, the only place that we have to live. The Freedare Eden step-through electric e-bike has a 750 watt Bafang gear hub motor rated at 750 watts with a peak of 1,000 watts and a maximum torque of 80 Newton meters. The battery is 48 volts, 20 amp hours, and is made out of high-quality Samsung materials. The charger that comes with the e-bike is 48 volts and 2 amps. It has a thumb throttle with normal bike mode, throttle mode, and pedal mode with a torque sensor and Kendra 26-inch by 4-inch fat tires. The front LED light is 48 volts at 10 watts. The Freedare has a Shimano 7-gear shifter and an adjustable suspension fork and comfortable wide saddle for easy city riding. It comes with a side kickstand and platform pedals. The recommended rider height is 5'5" to 6'5" and has a maximum weight capacity of 330 pounds. This e-bike also has the highest miles per charge of any e-bike I have test ridden, which is up to 90 miles per charge. There is a 2-year warranty, and you can try it out with a 14-day free trial to make sure that this is the right e-bike for you. The Freedare e-bike is the first of its kind. It offers the smart IoT system for safer riding using GPS tracking and 4G data connection. This app has anti-theft GPS tracking, personal route planning, theft and rolls over alerts, and an intelligent e-bike inspection system. So for those of you that are afraid of your e-bike getting stolen, this particular app will set your mind at ease. And just in case you were wondering, yes, you should still lock it up for maximum safety and protection. While the rear rack comes with each Eden e-bike, the front rack is optional. In addition to the Eden City Commuter, which is a step-through e-bike, they also offer the Saiga, which is a step-over e-bike. This is suitable for high-speed cycling, uneven road surfaces, rural routes, and many other options. The Eden is also a high-speed bike where it tops out at 28 miles per hour, which I can attest to. The 28 mile per hour is consistent on this e-bike, which is pretty rare. When riding another e-bike that tops out at that speed, you can really feel a heavy jolt when the battery turns off to make sure it stays at that particular speed. On this e-bike, there was no jerking, and I simply did not feel it when the speed topped out, and it stayed there too. That is also rare. So it was an extremely smooth transition while riding this bike, and I absolutely loved it. Hey, are you behaving? Are you having fun? All right, everybody, I hope that this video has been helpful to you. As you all know, I love e-bikes. I promote e-bikes. I think they are awesome. And I honestly think that anybody, they're sort of like regular bikes. If anybody tries an e-bike, you're going to get one. And I think that everybody in the United States or everybody who rides a bike should definitely have an e-bike. These are always a lot of fun. Now, the the e-bike that they gave me has a front and rear rack, and I was able to go shopping. I went to the library. I did a lot of city stuff. One time when I was first testing the e-bike, I did not realize it. Sometimes you just kind of get into the zone and you don't realize how far you've gone. So I ended up 32 miles outside of town without even knowing it while testing the e-bike for the first time. And to be honest with you, that's not really something that is out of the ordinary. Once you get on these things, you simply have so much fun, and you just don't stop. You just keep going. You look at all the beautiful scenery around you. You're able to go faster than you normally would be able to. It's an awesome feeling. So a couple different things about this e-bike. Usually when I have an e-bike, it is a 20-inch by 4-inch tire. These are much larger. So this is the e-bike that I have that literally has the largest tires. And it depends on your style of preference and what you like to see if that's something that you want, that you want and that you like. Also, the handlebars were scientifically researched to be very aerodynamic, and to me they feel like kind of like beach cruiser handlebars. Again, that's something that if that's your type of thing, that's awesome. And they go really fast. This one goes 28 miles per hour. It is the fastest type of e-bike that is out there. And I'm not like, I don't really care if they go 20 or 30 miles an hour, because as you all know, I have that problem with tearing. So either way, my eyes are tearing and blurry, and it's hard for me to ride. But I did try it and test it out at the 28 miles per hour, and it worked fine. There was no jerking, no torque, no problems. There is a really great suspension. So if you are like jumping and doing jumps like out on a dirt road, it's a really comfortable jump. I'm not really able to film that. I don't have a lot of hills in my area, and we are not allowed to ride e-bikes at the skate park, so I can't actually show you that. But when you are doing jumps and maybe you hit a little indentation in the road, or a ditch, or what are they called? Not a potluck. A pot in the road. That's not the right word, but you know what I'm saying. You know, I can never find my words. Pot roast? You know what I mean. So when you hit one of those, this bike does a really good job of recalibrating itself on the front end, so you don't feel it as bad. You do still, of course, want to use complete safety while riding your bike, but this one has a really good suspension. So it's pretty darn good when it hits those bumps and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. And another e-bike gets a thumbs up from Prepper Princess. All right, do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out.